Greetings folks, Performance Reviews, where I give you the review from the technician's point of view. And today I have a Hoover ONEPWR stain remover. And what this is just an upholstery tool extractor machine, which can be used to clean up quick pet stains and do a variety of other things. These are really handy machines to have. This particular one is cordless, and that's curious all in itself. That means this is a lot more handy than this machine normally is. And before we get started, big thank you to Hoover for sending this out for review and unboxing. No money has exchanged hands, so as usual, you're going to get my honest, raw opinion of what we got here, and we're just going to start by unboxing this. They also sent me their own branded stain remover formula. There's no markings of what this is. However, those who remember the old Royal or Hoover formulas, it smells like that of yesteryear. So it has a nice odor to it. So let's go ahead and unbox it. And just so you know, the model number is BH1400V, and it has a 3-year warranty. All right. So right away, we are greeted with the register it, QR codes, 25% off cleaner solution. So they really want you to use their branded cleaner in this. It's got a nice coupon, and the manual is it's full size, and man, it is lightweight. There's not much to this manual. That's it. It's a 4-page manual, so that's simple, and it's in every conceivable language. At least the Romance languages, there's no kanji there. Got a battery, 4 amp hour. This is half charged, and this feels a lot different than the other ONEPWR batteries I have. So I'm curious to see how those compare to this. We have the upholstery nozzle, which has a detachable brush on here. And all this, wow, okay. All that comes apart for cleaning. I really like that because you do really want to clean these out. And a lot of the Bissell nozzles and stuff don't come apart, so it's kind of a nice touch that all this stuff is easily usable, serviceable. We have tools for everyday mess, clearly labeled on the box. It's ONEPWR Cordless. Let's see what those tools are for everyday mess. Oh, looks like we have a rubber brush that's interchangeable. We have some sort of solution cap. And this is interesting that they give you a solution cap, because if I open up this Hoover bottle, you can see that the Hoover bottle has measurements in it, but they are different than the measurements in this. So I find that quite curious. I wonder which is correct. They also give you, oh, this is smart. So this is a crevice tool / agitation tool. So you can spray and agitate and use the crevice tool. That is really different, and I can't think of another handheld extractor that gives you a crevice tool. So that is all cool. They give us a sample solution of something in there. So that's that. And then they gave us just a ONEPWR charger right there. And there's small little instructions on the ONEPWR charger. So that's what the tools for mess are. Then you have the machine. And for those who care, they use all cardboard in their boxes, and this is something that Hoover TTI has been doing forever. Now, the machine comes with a quick start guide already attached to it. So it says to wait until the battery is fully charged, so we're going to have to charge the battery and turn back on the camera. Want to clarify everything that comes in the box. You do get a spare brush, an upholstery tool, a crevice tool, the hose, measuring cap, the machine, dirty clean water tank, 1 battery and charger, and you can see it is charging. You get a small bottle right there, like so. So that's everything in the box. But let's just look at the machine and what you're getting. So here is our solution tank. Again, there is a lot of marking on here what solution to use. In the tank here, it says press to release. Comes off. Oh, okay, it rocks on and off right here. And this has on here a nice little feature. If you see here, there's a tool, hose clean. Now I think this is a cool thing. So this allows you to clean out the hose when you're done. You simply insert it like this, and you press the button and solution flows in the hose, cleaning the hose out. Really smart, that way you're not putting a nasty hose back. You have another QR code if you need help. And tank just lifts off. There's a series of baffles. You have a float valve shut off here. So all that looks good. The tank does not hold very much. The max is right here, if you'll notice. It's not the whole tank. The other thing I was curious about is that there's a spotlight on board. I don't know why there is a light there, but there is. It was an interesting place to put it. Considering you're going to use the hose and not anything else. Everything positively locks on there. Yep, there's a place for the spare tool right there. That's really cool. Now there's no storage for this on board or this, so you're going to have to pick what style brushes you have. Let's go ahead and charge the battery, and I'll turn on the camera once the battery is charged. We're going to go ahead and fill the tank, and the thing I really want to know is so this is the measuring cup they give you. I want to know that versus this red thing. So it looks like the first line on the red thing is the full line here. So for those of you wanting to just use the lid on the Hoover bottle, which is designed specifically as a measuring device, you can. Let's go ahead and fill the tank. And you notice it's marked right there for the markings on this. All right. The lid is one piece on this, which I really appreciate. Again, much better than some of their competitors. Make sure you just rotate it upside down in the sink, because it is going to leak a little bit from the top. All right. Well, this thing is done charging. It's been about 3 hours or so, for those who are curious. We'll put that in. What's cool about this battery is you can check its battery level right there. Kind of appreciate that. All right, let's see how much working vacuum this thing has. So it's got about 55 inches sealed vacuum, which is decent for a cordless thing. That's about as much as a plug-in one of these things gets. It doesn't get too much working vacuum, but that's not really the number we're after. Maybe got 10, 15. This is all about water lift, this particular item. As you can see, I have some nasty stains on my bench. Let's see if the Hoover can handle these tough stains. And these are oil plus hot sauce from me eating on my bench. All right, as you can see, my bench is pretty messy. I got hot sauce and grease and oil and God knows what else. Let's see how this little Hoover does. Well, as you can see, yeah, you really got some Fuchi stuff up. So right away, the included cleaner got all the food stuff up. The black stains you see kind of left, that's like synthetic grease or oil. That's stuff that I don't expect this to clean. Again, this is a workbench. This is not stuff you're going to have at your house. We'll have to get some footage for the full review of me sucking up some cat puke or something like that. But I did it. We filled the tank, and I'm curious with the tank how much battery we have left. 1 dot used. So there's plenty of power for later, which again, I appreciate. I guess the other thing I want to do real quick is demonstrate the hose cleaning. This is what you want to do after every use, is Just turn it on. Again, that's really nice that it has that hose cleaner. Everything seems to fold up on here really nice and compact. So this all stores relatively easy and handy. I have to say, cleanup is a breeze. This baffle assembly is easy to rinse out. And this is the sort of thing you probably want to leave the lid off this and let this dry at least overnight on the machine so it doesn't get too foochy. Well, my final thoughts on the Hoover is, well, this is not a review, so stay tuned for the review. But my first impressions with 55 inches of sealed vacuum and easy cleanup and it being cordless, seems like a win-win for me on this. We'll see how this holds up after I abuse it for a little while. A big thank you to Hoover again for sending this to me for review. No money is exchanged hands. If you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button. If you really like what we're doing, check out our Patreon. Have yourself a wonderful day.